And that was cool talking with Sergio, man. It's cool seeing. Were you born and raised here?
I'm from California, yeah.
Oh, you're all from California?
Yeah.
So, my main thing is jiu-jitsu, and you know, and I have some basics in kickboxing and boxing. But is kickboxing, is that your main forte? Is something you like?
So, like, for example, so I'll tell you how this whole thing came about. Going through the whole MMA thing, you know, like he said, like Sergio said, you always heard, oh, back in my day, I just got thrown in the wolves. You didn't really see that. I mean, you always see that, and then you always see that random guy coming into your gym, like, oh, I want to be an MMA fight, like I want to be
like a local dude.
I want to be, just a guy going in there, because I kind of had that little mentality a little bit, like, oh, I want to, but then you realize getting punched in the face isn't fun, you know. Yep. And then, you change your mentality. So, I saw there was a lot of jiu-jitsu tournaments. I mean, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. The Central Valley is a grappling community.
Yeah,
it's hardcore grappling.
Definitely.
I mean, there's still a lot. It's really big. Kickboxing is really big here in the Central Valley. But I just felt like there was a need for this. LA has a show almost every weekend. For these shows every weekend, the Sacramento, the Bay Area, down to the Central Coast, and I was just following it, and I was kind of like, hey, somebody should do that. Hey, somebody should do this. Yeah. And then one day I just sent out an email to the thing, and next thing you know, I'm the one. I signed up. I did through the.
When you say the thing, what do you mean the IKF?
So the PKB. The PKB it's kind of like joining. You're joining a. It's kind of like, lack of better term, a franchise.
So what is that? Is that International Kickboxing Federation?
Points Kickboxing. Yeah, it's ran by Johnny Davis.
That's what the PKB is. Points Kickboxing.
Points Kickboxing. Yeah.
So. Now, but a lot of people around here, we do see a lot of Muay Thai.
Yeah.
I mean, well, I shouldn't say a lot, but there's a good amount of Muay Thai. But this point kickboxing, that's old school too, right? A lot of people don't. I don't think a lot of people around here really see that.
Yeah.
Talk about that point kickboxing a little bit.
So
I think there's a lot to that.
So point kickboxing, all it is, it's basically, your goal is to go in there and it's pretty much sparring with a stranger. The goal is not to rip somebody's head off and try to knock them out. You're trying to demonstrate your technique. It is
like point karate in a way.
Not necessarily, because I feel point karate is really watered down. This is
what it used to be.
Yeah, from the way it used to be. You look up some old point karate videos. So you could kind of say that this is how the old point karate system used to be. So, but now it's Muay Thai kickboxing. It's Muay Thai rules: clinch, teeps, sweeps.
Okay. What about knees and elbows?
No knees, elbows to the head, but you can knee to the body.
You can knee to the body.
Yeah, you knee to the body.
So the pads that they're wearing,
just regular headgear, shin guards,
gloves, and shin guards.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a mixture of Muay Thai and.
It's Muay Thai, but I think it's because that's just what they call it.
So you threw one of these tournaments already?
Yeah, I threw my first one. I threw back in September of 2019. So last year in September.
And how did that turn out?
It was awesome.
A lot of locals.
A lot of locals. We had people coming down from San Francisco. We had people come down from Sacramento. We had one guy. Bakersfield came down strong. I think a guy came from LA too, and it was just people from all over the California came.
Man, that's cool that you had people coming all over.
Yeah.
Now, what about the local scene? Like, what kind of schools did you see come? Was it like mostly Muay Thai gyms, or was it karate gyms coming into it?
Not a lot of karate gyms.
What about Taekwondo guys? Are they attracted to this type of deal?
I think there was one school that did come that knows about the system. So I think they brought one or two. I think it was local. Red Dragons, I think they were named.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Red Dragon.
But yeah, man, I reached out to almost every MMA gym, every kickboxing gym, anybody that does some sort of striking, I try to reach out to them.
Did you see any MMA guys like that you knew coming into it? Just trying
yeah, I did actually. I did see some. So the way I sell it is if you haven't fought an MMA fight or a Muay Thai fight in a while, you're kind of stagnant.
Yeah.
Why not go and get some sparring in with a stranger?
Right.
Like people do it all the time for jiu-jitsu matches. Oh, I want to go do a jiu-jitsu competition to knock out some rust. So this is the same way.
Now, when these guys go in there, because you say sparring, now is there like a rules meeting before where somebody lays it down like, hey, look, we're not trying to knock each other's head off here. We're trying to get.
Yeah. So
does it work? Does it work out?
Oh yeah. We didn't have it. From what I know, we didn't have any real incidents. Archie was there.
Oh, you went. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
It was nice. No incidents. It was good.
Yeah. So it's a really positive event. I mean, it's intense. It's like a nonstop, full out action. Like that MMA loud crowd. It was insane.
That's so cool, man. And how do the rounds work? Like, how many minutes are the rounds? Is there one round or is there multiple rounds?
The way it works, it's a 2 minute, 2-minute rounds. So there's judges. There's 2 judges per the fight, and then the ref is also helped out. Yeah, he's right there. So at the end of the fight of the 2 rounds, if the fight, like it's a draw 1-1, they'll go into the 3rd round, and then the winner would get chosen from there.
Wow.
Yeah.
So was there a good amount of kids and women also? Is there a women's division?
Yeah. There was I can't tell you the number how many women we had at the top of the head, but there was a good amount of adult women there. There was a good amount of kids there, but this is a perfect thing for people that have been training for about a year. I don't feel like they're ready to go do a full-on amateur Muay Thai or a full-on.
Jump into some cage or something.
Yeah, or some. Yeah. That's the way I sell it. I feel that it's something to get your feet wet, like to get.
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
It sounds like it. So this one's coming up quick.
Yeah.
March 7th, guys. No knockout technical bout tournament. Okay, so. Do you already have a lot of people signed up?
Right now we have, I think right now we have about 60. But from the way it was like last time, everybody's going to register the week of.
Yeah, that happens a lot. That definitely happens a lot. So I see this beautiful trophy right here. So this has something to do with something.
Yeah. So
talk about this a little bit.
So I'll talk about the both of them. So
yeah, and this belt, is this up for grabs?
There's 4 belts up for grabs.
This is a sweet belt right here, guys.
There's
not just looking, but feeling it too.
There's 4 belts up for grabs. I think the only weight class we have locked in right now is the 120 youth female up for grabs. So if coaches, if you know any, it's probably going to be, it's a 4-man tournament for the belt, a 4-person tournament for the belts. It's probably going to be determined the week of on the strength of the strength of the weight classes, but I think the only one right now locked in for the belt is the 120 female weight class. So any coaches out there that if you want to go up for that one, let me know and we'll consider you in and go from there. But
what was it 3 Kings Muay Thai? Do you know with Jeremy?
Oh, 3 Kings.
Is that Jeremy?
Sean?
What was his name?
Sean Moore.
Sean Moore. Yeah. Does he get some?
Yeah, he's one of my old coaches.
Nice. Yeah. They were. We went over there. They were really cool. But yeah, there's some females out there that would be awesome, man. And what's up with this thing?
So this is the team grand championship thing. So the way it works is, we won it the last tournament. Every fighter that's entered to your gym, you'll get a point. A win is I think 5 points. I gotta go back and look. And the at the end of the tournament, the team with the most points gets to take the trophy home.
Sweet, that is sweet. So it looks like there's a couple different, or maybe a few different payment dates that there were, right? Registration dates.
Yeah, early registration's over.
That one's over.
Yeah.
So yeah, there was a chance to get it at F35 That's over, but the prices are still really good compared to a lot of tournaments that I see. Prices are really good, man. Because when we go to jiu-jitsu tournaments, they're like $100,
60,
man.
90,
yeah. A lot of times they're $100. They're expensive. So tell us a little bit about the registration dates that are still left, and how a person can get in on this.
So right now, up to I think the last day you could register the tournament's on Saturday the 7th. I think we cut off registration on the 5th. I think it's that Thursday. We finalized I work on the matchmaking the week of. We finalize it that week, so everybody kind of sees who they're going to, what school they're going up against.
That'll be online where a person can get online,
we post it online, and then the day of, we kind of you could come in. It's $55 to come in the day of, but we kind of
which is not bad.
But we don't really like to do it, only because the lack of we don't know what weight class you're at.
And the weigh-in, is it the night before?
It's the day of. The day of. Okay. Yeah, weigh-ins are at 9 in the morning. They come in, weigh in, and get a couple hours, and then we have make sure the final weigh-ins are locked in with the matches, and then we have rules meetings, and then we get the party started.
Man, that sounds like it's going to be a good time. Do you have everything you need for this tournament? Is there anything you're looking for, like a sponsor-wise or referees or anything like that?
No, man. Oh, one thing I did want to mention, I don't know if you guys know Mike from 21 Company, Grappling of the Badges.
Most likely, I'm pretty sure
he's one of our sponsors. He's going to be doing we're going to be doing a 5-match jiu-jitsu matches.
Like a tournament?
It's not
matches?
5 matches during the intermission.
Are you guys looking for?
I think we're looking for one white belt. I think he wanted.
Well, let us know if the guys in weights. We know pretty much all the guys around here. We can get you a couple matches.
Yeah,
for sure. That's cool to mix that in, man. That's awesome.
I got kind of some slack about it. He goes, "Oh, you should have kept it all kickboxing." But the thing is, dude, I love both.
Yeah.
When I first thought about doing a tournament, I was like, "Oh, it would be cool to do a jiu-jitsu tournament." But
I've never seen one like that, to be honest. Like now they're doing the cage fights that we're seeing, the amateur fights.
And I love that.
I do too. I like it too. Like there's a few people in the crowd that don't understand it and they'll yell stupid stuff. Usually they're drunk and they just don't understand it.
Yeah.
But for the most part, we're giving the crowd and the spectators like a pretty good idea of what grappling is and like what you can learn. And
my guys go heavy on. I think we've done almost every show since they started doing it, except this last one.
That's awesome, man.
I had a kid compete in it a couple months ago.
On another note, thanks again for coming on and talking about your show. It's for one. There's a lot of people out there that watch the show. Like we're starting to get some people, parents and kids that don't compete, and they're just interested in martial arts. But right now, I don't know if you've seen the post that came out today about the kid that got bullied.
Yeah.
It comes out a lot. Every art has its own, I feel like, a strength for kids that are getting bullied. Like it's a good idea to get your kid a visual of all of them. Talk about, though, like for kickboxing and striking, how good is, how do you approach something like that for kids that are getting bullied when it comes to something like that?
So, since I started my school, that's the one thing close to my heart. It's kind of the thing that I don't ever address it. I don't ever promote it. I don't acknowledge it. I don't ever post about it. I don't ever do it. When parents come to me and tell me that their kids are getting bullied, I don't bring it up to the kid. I don't talk about it. I don't do it. This is why he's already dealing with it. He doesn't want to get reminded, and I don't want him to think or her to think that they're going in there because of that, and to use what they learn for that. So what I want them to do is I want them to come in, and the number one reason kids get bullied is because of lack of self-confidence, and a bully targets a kid because he's lacking self-confidence, so he wants to go back against to go against. To kind of take his frustration out on somebody else, a weaker target.
That is the case a lot of times.
A weaker target. So what I do is I tell the parents, like, hey, we just need to build his confidence. And whether in martial arts, you're going to fail. You're going to fail. You're going to fail. You're going to fail. But the thing is, what we always teach is do it again, do it again, do it again.
Get up and try again.
Try it again. I don't care how many times you fail. I don't care how many times you lose at practice. Let's do it again. And then what's going to happen is eventually they're going to start getting better. That confidence starts coming out naturally. And the bullying goes away.
It's funny when the confidence builds. It's almost like an aura of energy that people can sense it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
And I've just this week I had a pretty bad case.
You think it was kind of weird how they posted that? I mean, I know those every once in a while one of those comes out, but do you think it was kind of a little bit weird how they made a big deal of it, or you think maybe it was a good thing?
No, I mean everybody handles things differently.
Because man, I saw that thing. It was everywhere.
It was pretty brutal.
It was everywhere.
We were talking about it on the way up. Me and my wife were talking.
Gracie brothers offering free classes for different things, which is cool to see. But for someone, even if your kid isn't getting bullied, what age do you think is good? I like to ask this of jiu-jitsu coaches and boxing or whatever. For a youngster, like if you're a parent, you want to get your kid involved in a school like you, what age do you think is pretty good age for that?
I don't really like taking them under 5 years old. I do have some 4-year-old, but this is my rule of thumb, because you break them sometimes. It's really up to the parents. A lot of times I tell them bring them in and see how they act, but then the parents are more frustrated about their kid running around than I am. But at the earliest age as possible, both my kids been do multiple sports outside of the gym, and they're both successful. They both come in, they both train, and they're both athletes outside of the gym, and they both competed in jiu-jitsu. Nice. And they've done well, and that's all I care about.
That's awesome, man. Just to touch on that, Well, thank you again for coming in, my brother.
Thank
really
you guys.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Chris Arias.
Yeah.
Say it right?
Perfectly.
Arias. Hey, you got any sponsors? Anybody out there you want to give some shout out, or anybody that's helping you out for the tournament?
Yeah.
Give a shout out.
So I got a long list, guys.
Let it out. Let's hear it.
Brave Energy Drink. They just came on board this week. So go follow them. My brother-in-law or future brother-in-law, Mario, W2 Tax Services in Madera. Stretch 360. Go check out their CBD ointments and bombs. They have really good service. They're out in Clovis. La Enchilada, great food. Madera CrossFit, my business partners. Miracle Realty, Real Acai Bowl. The Manriquez family, Company 21 and Grappling of the Badges. The Madera Marines, go check them out, guys, or go follow them on Instagram. Really cool guys. Les Schwab, Tires of Madera.
Some of the best.
Yeah. Johnson Farming, the BJJ Gi Whisperer, Tactical Violence. These guys right here, go follow him. Alberto from Big Valley Mortgage, and I think that's it. And I'm so sorry if I missed anybody.
Mr. CBD.
That's good stuff.
You got a lot of good sponsors there, man. That's cool. It's cool that you get good people behind this.
Oh, dude, and thanks for the sponsors, guys, because without you guys, I would not be able to do this to do this show. There's so much. You
know what our hope is for you and everybody that we get on the show? Like, we're still new at this, but my hope is that, this is your second time on with us now.
Yeah.
And we keep getting a little bit better. Like, you see our equipment's growing. Everything's growing just a little bit. Archie, Tovar, Xavier, Ortega, they're the guys behind the scenes. Chris Ronquillo. You don't see these guys, but man, guys, these guys are constantly busting their butt every single day. All I do, I get up here and talk, show my ugly mug. I'm lucky to talk to cool people and everything. It's awesome. But my hope, our hope for you is that next time we see you, you're doing a third or a fourth one of these kickboxing shows, and it's growing to a point where now we're in some kind of a huge stadium and we're front row. You know what I mean? We love it, man. We're going to be right there for you, dude.
Yeah.
So yeah, guys. Once again, our sponsors, we've got to thank Gentle Art CBD. Man, this stuff really does calm you and relax you. I like it. It doesn't give you like a buzz with the THC. It doesn't get you all stoned or anything, but it will relax you and it'll calm you down a little bit. Black Living Water. Don't forget these guys. Try it sometime. I know it's kind of a trip. You see black water and you kind of trip out on it. I know I kind of tripped out on it when I first seen it, but when you drink it, it really doesn't taste like anything. It's just tastes like water, but yeah, it'll clean you out, make you feel good. La Enchilada, guys. You want some carne asada tacos, some burritos, enchiladas, tortas. They got it all. It's all really, really good. And then the shirts. Everybody right now is getting shirts ready for these grappling matches and these fights coming up, guys. Print Theory and Kingsburg. Hit them up for your silk screening. I get all of our sponsors, guys. And right here where we're at, right here in Selma, don't forget this place, cool place to let us use their spot. Legends Tap House and Grill. They got what was the special today? Prime rib tacos.
Wow.
Prime rib tacos. Yeah, not your average ordinary everyday taco right there. Real good. Tri-tip ribeyes, steaks, New Yorks, all that stuff, guys. They got good beer on tap. Real friendly people. It's a cool little spot right off the 99. It's right where the Spike and Rail was at, guys. So that's all you got to do. And Chris, thank you once more for coming on.
Thank you, guys.
And thank you, Archie and Xavier, for doing everything that we do. And yeah, I think that's about it, guys. Thanks for tuning in again, guys. And please like and share our videos. Pass them on. We're growing, slowly but surely we're growing. And we still got room for advertisements. Guys, you want to sponsor us or you want to get an advertisement? Because now we're starting to get newspapers, fight cards, all these different things with your advertisement on it. Videos that are going worldwide. We're going all over the place with these videos. So hit up Archie Tovar, Xavier Ortega, or myself, Tom Owens, or Chris Ronquillo, and I think that's it. Guys, thank you very much. God bless. We hope to see you guys next time. Thanks again, Chris.
Thank you.
It's a wrap.
All right.
Yeah,
Right on, my brother.
Archie
Thank
did
you,
all the
man.
video